In the last episode, you saw us leave Muscat and make our way to Bar Al Hikman in the middle of the night to meet up with the boys from Kuwait. This was an epic adventure in one of the most beautiful spots to camp out in Oman. This is part 2. Good morning. Look at the view behind me. So we got here really early in the morning and then we passed out. It's about 12 o'clock. Just woken up. These guys are hungry. Give them some food. And then I think Hussein will eat something. Maybe. So the last time I was in Bar Al Hikman was 2 years ago. And just seeing the coffee pot in the morning with that view, amazing. Hungry. The shabab, they're making food. But I know Hussein, we're a bit hungry. So some eggs, some beans, and this beautiful location. For those of you following the channel for the first time, there were 26 cars from Kuwait on a trip to Oman. They explored most of the country and we caught up with them in Bar Al Hikman. Salam ala shabab. As you all know, Caro goes with me everywhere I go, and a lot of people are scared of dogs in this part of the world. So introducing Caro to the boys was something that I really wanted to get done and over with so we could all have a comfortable time. And to tell you the truth, they were all really cool with having the dogs around, which was great. Bar Al Hikman is the Maldives of the Middle East, but you know what? Don't hear it from me. See what Abu Abbas has to say. أبو عباس طبعا أول مرة تجي برا الحكمان صح؟ أي. وإيش انطباعك برا الحكمان؟
المالديف كيف يقولون الخليج ما في مالديف؟ هذا مالديف حاليا، مالديف الخليج احنا فيه.
ما شاء الله.
الأجواء تبارك الرحمن، الهواء وايد حلو، يعني حتى الحرارة الشمس ما قاعد ينحس فيها.
والماء بارد.
الماء بارد، فانا عشان كذي للحين مسابح، لان اللي صار فيني بالوادي ما راح ينعاد هني مرة.
One thing I've learned from all the overlanding trips that we do, that it's not about the cars, it's not about the location, it's about the people that are around you, getting to know them, having fun with them, understanding them. That is true overlanding, and we had a great time with the boys from Kuwait. The lunch today, Kuwait All-Terrain team هم اللي طابخين. They've made something for all of us to eat. شباب ما مقصرين. We'll have a look at all of these beautiful 4x4 cars. The thing you have to know about the Kuwaiti boys, they can cook up a meal, and that's exactly what they did. The next part of the day was to go and explore Bar Al Hikman. شرطة عمان سلطانية برسلكم رقم السائق. راح فيها ملح. طالعين سليم بياخذنا نشوف مكان يقول ولا أروع. وعاد نشوف المنظر اللي قدامنا بس. Hello.
حق الشوبة بالليل صح؟
Our guide Sulaim was taking us to some of the spots that the locals visit. Let me tell you about the cars that the locals use here. Most of them are Toyota Hiluxes and their back wheel. You have to be a really good driver to be able to get through these sands with a back wheel truck. دغري يعني ما طالع؟ رحنا. لازم قرقرة يعني.
هذه ايش؟ سحلفة.
ميتة لازم.
ميتة نعم. لازم نطلع من السيارة.
من هنا؟
من هنا. ايش رايك؟
اوه.
ها؟ بتطلع؟
بتطلع.
هاي هوب روح عليه. سليم هذا حبيب سليم.
الا ما تطلع تويوتا
وبس.
دع القيادة لنا واستمتع بالراحة.
جماعة الخير، البيوت هنا يبنوها مرتفعة، والسبب انهم يتفادوا الريح والغبار. ما اعرف كيف الارتفاع يساعدهم، بس حسب ما قال لي سليم ليش يعني؟
لانها في وقت الصيف يستوي هنا رياح موسمية وتستوي التربة تتصاعد، وعندما يرفعونها يعني التربة افضل يوم ينامون في الموقع.
افضل ما تنام على الارض يعني.
نعم.
وتنزل عليك كل الرمل.
نعم.
حلو. Bar Al Hikman is also a bird watcher's paradise because it's actually a wildlife sanctuary and you get to see so many migratory birds that make Bar Al Hikman their home for a good part of the year.
والله حتى الطيور الآن مهاجرة في وقت الشتاء يجن هني في الجو عمان. هناك عندهم ثلوج هني، الجو معتدل، درجة الحرارة ما بين 15 إلى 25. من عندهم يذيب إن الثلوج يجي الصيف يروحون يهاجرون دارهم. سبحان الله. سبحان الله.
The ride back to camp was amazing. Pristine beach, great sunset, birds flying right next to you. A scene out of a movie. But it goes to say that there is a lot of debris and a lot of trash that is coming in from the ocean, and it's really affecting the area. So we've decided to put together a small trip to Bar Al Hikman, which I'll be announcing on the Instagram account very soon. If you haven't followed it, the link is right up there. Follow the account, and if you would like to help us keep Bar Al Hikman as pristine as you see it in the image in front of you, then do join us. The details will be on the Instagram account. We head back to camp to rejoin the group from Kuwait. So far, this has been a great trip. The boys from Kuwait have been amazing. Bar Al Hikman is amazing. Time for us to make some dinner. What I'm thinking is chicken fajitas.
Yeah.
Chicken fajitas. So I'm gonna make us chicken fajitas. Ingredients are all inside the fridge. For an overlanding tip. Overlanding tip. Finally got that right. So, my lights are flickering for some reason. I don't know why. Fix that. But you see these? You get these ready-made, half-cooked. 2 cups of water. A little bit of oil. Dump them in. The rice tastes really, really good. Do we have here? My own contraption. I've got some soya sauce in there, some vinegar in there, some sriracha sauce in there, bunch of vegetables, a lot of garlic, and Hussein is doing the chicken. So once he's done with the chicken, we're gonna mix that into here, and then we've got our Mexican rice cooking, and then that all is gonna go into a fajita bread, or a burrito bread, or it's gonna be tasty. Bar Al Hikman ticked all my 3 boxes. Great people, great location, and of course great food. I love cooking. After having a good meal, me and Hussein headed back towards the boys' camp, because we camped a little bit far off from them, and it was a night to remember. مستواه ما شاء الله يعني عالم ثاني. هو عالم ثاني حبيبي. On a dark desert highway. We had one of the best and the most memorable trips that I will take with me for the rest of my life. Great music, great boys, great fun, great location, and it was just an amazing once-in-a-lifetime trip. Now, what I'd like to say about trips like these is that the boys from Kuwait, 27 overlanding vehicles, made their way to Oman and explored some of the most pristine spots that you could ever think of. Oman has so much to offer, and we have so many great locations for all of you to come and visit. So if you haven't, do plan a trip, even if it's an overlanding trip. And if you need any assistance or any help with planning those trips, you can always get in touch with me. It was time for me to head back into our camp, get into my quick pitch tent, and transfer all the files from day 2 of our trip with the boys in Bar Al Hikman. Stay tuned, part 3 will be out, I hope, sometime next week. And if you haven't, please do like, share, and subscribe. And remember, keep exploring.